Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? Hold on, let me turn all my other shit down. Yeah, if you here and if you're able to see once I private it, you know, welcome, welcome. All right, I got that out the way. So I'm just chilling right now. Select stream, what's this? Yeah, this should be acting stupid. All right, so I'm just gonna chill out, man. I'm just gonna find some opportunities in the market right now. See if we can scalp some money right quick. Um, we got the spy looking good after a at the Fourth of July weekend. You can usually see like a bullish trend. You can definitely see a bullish trend right now with spy. Um, let's see. I have extended hours up. Again, BTC. You know we was talking about BTC last time. BTC is currently being oversold like crazy. Um, Reasons why could be more faith in the stock market. Hedge funds. I feel like you already know hedge funds got their fan in it. Um, we had jobs report that came out today. Let's go ahead and check that out. We're gonna look at the economic calendar. I fixed it on my phone. I didn't fix it on here. I don't know why I don't have an option just for straight America. Uh, All right, so we're gonna save this. Impact. I'm gonna do third. So today we have farms payroll unemployment rate. And we also have the unemployment rate, which we've had today. Um, Let me go ahead and show y'all the results. So, as you see, the employment rate came in a little bit higher than it was forecast, and that was previous. Came in at 4.1. At this moment of our economy, this is a good thing. It's a good thing because, Lord, the higher the unemployment rate during a high inflationary period, it kind of helps, help contribute to a future of driving down interest rates, which is what we all want, right? We want lower interest rates. So the more people, in a sense, without jobs, the more the economy is slowing down. The more the economy is slowing down, the more that inflation is going to slow down. The more that inflation slows down, the more that we can lower interest rates. Now, the caveat to this is the economy is not slowing down. That's the thing, though. Our economy is booming. We are the best economy after post-COVID. So how the market's going to factor that in? It's probably going to factor in how it's been doing. Tits up. So let's go over to let's get back on our charts. So we got that data in. Let's see if we can find some other snippets right quick before the market opens. All right. So let me go ahead and plan my shit right quick. All right, what we got? So we got Spy having fun after hours. Hold on. I know this shit has extended hours up. Yo, my extended hours aren't up. Chart settings, blah blah blah. Earnings, show candles. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It's not it. Let me see how I'm going to do this shit right quick. Damn, I can't see nothing over there. All right, cool. Send the indicator signal. Yeah, there we go. Killing me. Why would I like? I never changed that shit, so I don't know why the fuck it ain't even on. All right, now we can see. All right, so Nvidia's had a kind of a dull after hours. Usually see a lot more volatility. It's loving the 128 range again, 127, 128 range. So we should be able to see a nice dip at the 125-ish, make some money off of it, go ahead and get in. Shit, 124 probably. Let me see. We got 125 right here. God damn it. We got 125 right here. 121 was for last Wednesday. This is that fucking major. I'm talking about money. Money. That's what I'm talking about. Money. We had that right here. You know, because that boy had a job, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had a job. I mean, I kind of missed it. Let's see. I doubt that we going to see that again. But, yo, here we go. Market open. See what we going to do. We got RSI up. Yeah, we got extremely high RSI right now. Let's see if I can catch my dip. You know, you could ride it all the way up if you want to get in. If you feeling froggy, jump. You know what I mean? But I'd rather follow some technical indicators right now. So we about to hit the 70 RSI. Let's see if it just brushes right past it. If it don't, usually what I like to do is just slap right back down. So I'm gonna keep a lookout for that. As far as Tesla is trying to regain its fucking throne as Thanos, as the fucking maker of money, as the biggest shit that you can trade with. It is trying. I am tempted as fuck right now. I'm not gonna lie. To go ahead and crash my whole Nvidia bag. Um, loyalty. Because Tesla is back. They had a great earnings report on their deliveries and surpassed all expectations. Kind of how Nvidia did with theirs. When you have great fucking earnings, you get great results. You get great money. Um, let's see what else we got. So I'm keeping an eye on Tesla, Nvidia. Tits up so far. Um, and we got tits down Tesla. So let me try to map something out. What would be the plan? Go to 5 minute. Like the scrolling shit on here is like, cause I use Adobe Photoshop, and the shortcuts is like it's flip flopping. It's been getting on my nerves, man. So that's why I've been having like real off fucking my scrolling. All right, so we have one right here. Let's see, that's first major support. Second major support line. Now, if that motherfucker actually come down here, I'll grab some. If it comes around here in this range, I'll grab some. I'll go ahead and grab some, man. Eh, well, grab an option. Because what we're doing, we're trading call options right now. All right? We're not trading fucking actual stock. Damn, look at that RSI. Yo, we got any news on it? What we got? China's greedy, Target, Tesla and Cybertruck was most wanted, pre-market active. Nah, man, I think what they probably just making room to make us some money. You know what I mean? Let me see what we got on me. Kev, what you got to say about this dog? See what I put on here. Checking video again. Yeah, it's still going up. All right. Let's go ahead and we're gonna make another window so we can see this. It is still only 9:35. Chances of it actually still going down is pretty high.
Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and lowered on several regionals, including KeyCorp, Comerica, and Truist. Those downward revisions on the regionals reflected some weaker net interest income commentary, which I believe we saw out of some conferences, including the Morgan Stanley Financials Conference a few weeks ago. There's been this overarching question, and this kind of goes back to our rates discussion about when you'll see that inflection point, when you'll see that trough in net interest income. And a reminder to our viewers, that's the profitability metric from loan making, and whether or not higher for longer interest rates will impact when that trough happens, whether it will have to be pushed out further beyond the 2Q, which is what a lot of people were expecting. So Mike Mayo focused on that, the prospect of that trough getting pushed out even further. And then, of course, you have this story in the Wall Street Journal today, which is an interview with Marianne Lake, who runs basically Chase and consumer banking for the bank, talking about how regulations are impacting their need and the potential for their need to pass down some of those fee restrictions onto customers. So the story goes into this idea.
Costs halted already? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Proposing of an $8 cap on credit card late payment fees, a $3 cap for overdrafting bank accounts, plus these bank capital rules that we've talked about many, many times on this program would require additional fees elsewhere for consumers. And Marianne Lake is quoted in saying the people who will be most impacted are the ones who can least afford to be, and access to credit
Let's check out the
harder
option.
to get. In other words, those fees may be capped in certain places, but you will see additional costs pop up for the consumer elsewhere.
Yeah. Looking at that chart, especially the even shorter term one, there it is. The last earnings report, this stock got crushed. Now, it's made it all the way back, as you can see, and is right around the same performance as so many of the other big cap banks.
I'm going to have to show y'all Robinhood.
Citi, Goldman,
have to pay
and
for
Wells Fargo,
on-time
all sort of up
option
somewhere
data.
around 21 to 25%. But that was an ugly report. You might want to just refresh our take on it, because going into next week, it might be worth worth remembering.
Yeah, no, a lot of it had to do with that
Yo,
NII
salute to the
inflection
chat.
point that we were talking about and the guidance that they gave.
All right. Let's see what we got over here. So, looks like you've got AMD jumping on the VWAP right here.
The Raj was good.
Then you've got
Speak on it, was good.
Nvidia is somewhat
Crown
declining.
Prince was good.
You've got AMD. Well, Nvidia's not that bad. It's just
Damn,
mostly
I know. I
sticking
thought my shit was gonna
sideways a
fucking
little
down.
bit here.
Show me
So
the
not
chat right under
great
my
for that
own.
one.
My YouTube control
Then,
panel,
let's
my
see,
OBS.
yeah,
Nah, they
AMD's
want me
trying
to
come
open up
back
a whole
here, get
thing.
a little bit of life, a little bit of lifeblood.
I
Then
mean,
you've got Tesla. Looks like it's trying to recover a little bit, find a little bit of a bottom there. That's what it's looking for, at least. And then what else do we have here? We've got the Qs. Qs are moving up very, very nicely. That's a good move right here. Very good.
all right, let's check out them
And
Tesla.
Tesla nicely recovering also right now. Look at that. That's about 40, 41 right now. It's trying to go
Tesla
green
call
again.
option right quick.
Not bad. And then you've got maybe is that the buy the dip opportunity? I don't know. You've got Enphase trying to push a green here. Bitcoin's pushing green,
How
which
much
looks
Tesla
very
charging?
nice.
Damn.
Qs. Yeah, there goes AMD. Nice little push on AMD to the upside. Ooh, Tesla's almost green again, and I don't know
Yeah,
how
went back
it'll
up.
hold. And then you've got Coinbase down about 6.3. Wow. Yep, there goes Tesla. Tesla's green again. Wow, look at that. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible move there on Tesla. Very, very nice recovery. Let's listen in back over here.
Every other bank was monstrous. It was just tremendous. So every sector has like the one.
I'm not
big,
gonna lie, I'm not
anointed,
willing to go ahead and
defensive,
spin about.
bulletproof name, and that was JP. So
Let me
it's
show
not
y'all.
quite the same this time around because the other banks, David said, kind of have
Brought it down.
participated.
It's the end of the
Others
week,
have won,
man, so the
Leslie, which
options
is
are a lot
Morgan
more
Stanley.
expensive
Yeah.
right
Under new
now.
leadership. It's still up, but it is lagging noticeably. Why?
A lot of it has to do with some disappointment surrounding net new assets. Obviously, wealth management has now comprised about 50% of Morgan Stanley's revenue base. So you've got 50%, which is tilted toward the capital markets, which have been not the best, although it sounds like Mayo thinks they could improve.
Yep.
And then the other 50% is this excitement surrounding wealth management, which has historically done really well. It's become this behemoth, obviously, under James Gorman's tenure. That was kind of the hallmark of his duration at the top of this firm. There's some concern among the investor community that that's stagnating some, and that has
These are
kind of
Tesla call
created
options
a
right
bit
now.
of
This is how much.
an overhang on this stock so far this year.
Yeah.
This is the price right now they're running at.
On M&A, I would only
All right.
say that.
So basically, what you do is you see how it says $8.70. What the actual price is for this option that you wanted to buy is $860. You move the decimal over twice. That's how you get the real price of it. It's per contract. Now, this is at the end of the week. That's why they're Tesla's a little bit more expensive right now. It has gained a lot of momentum, so that could be it as well. But usually I try to look around here. The only thing about buying,
remember $4.5 billion to buy the Bs.
it don't make as much money. You know what I'm saying? The further away from in the money, I mean, at the money that you are, this is at the money. 243. The further away you are, the less it makes until it's actually in the money. That's when the premium goes up and it starts making more and more and more money. Get your bang for your buck right there. If you know what I'm saying, you're correct. It's a lot easier to make money when you're purchasing already at the money. You know,
it probably goes to 230.
so that you don't have to worry about going in the money. You know, but
55.8 right
some
here
crazy
on
stuff has
BTC.
happened before, man.
Qs
Like,
have
you
stopped
know,
kind of moving up as much. AMD's,
you never know.
Again, it's got a green
Let's
candle
see.
here,
So
but
let's
you got a lot
also
of
show
barcoding
you.
going on. So TBD the direction here.
What time is it now?
Tesla's at
42.
about that -1%. You've got Salesforce
Usually,
at about 1%.
yeah, normally around.
Amazon's got a nice movement to the upside.
Price down.
Palantir out of nowhere comes up 3%.
Yeah,
That's
Tesla's
actually a
starting to
really
bottom back
nice move there
down.
on Palantir. I was watching that this morning, and I'm like, oh, it's not going anywhere. Where's it
See,
going to go
next
this
week,
morning?
you see, if you try to,
Yeah.
this is
wow,
for next
crazy.
week, right?
All right.
14 days, right?
Let's listen in.
So, I mean, my bad, 2
again
weeks.
over here for a
You know,
brief
so it's more
moment, see what we
expensive. It's
got.
going to cost you a lot. It's going to cost you more, you know? Let's go for a month or 21 days. You see how it's more expensive now? You know, because it helps you, the further out you go, you have more time for it to go to swing your way.
Which is kind of an
You know what I mean?
note
This
for
is
this
a
holiday week.
Yeah, Apollo's, I think their credit
This is
fund
for next week.
providing some financing as well to
So,
that transaction you're looking at
damn,
right
even the
there.
fucking week one is.
And then,
damn.
as you point out, Brigade and Arthouse in terms of Macy's. That's a report from the Journal saying they've raised, although it's unclear how much traction they're really getting there. I haven't been able to get
Macy's, whatever.
I might want to play around with it.
All right, I'm still watching over here. I'm watching what's going on with some of these. Looks like AMD just slipped a little bit under that VWAP. Not so ideal. Looks like you're getting a little bit. Ooh, that's because you got an NVIDIA dump right here. Wow, that's not great. So
NVIDIA
like
dump is nice. I love it. Yes, dump. Thank you. We want the dump.
That is not good at all. What is going on? Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to slide up CNBC there, right there. That's a little odd, though. Let's take.
We want the dump.
What's going on? What's going on? Hold
Pumps
on.
in the dump.
Somebody's donating about Fubu. Fubu? You think they can make it solar get bought out? I've been watching it. Oh, I don't appreciate the $20 donation there, but honestly, I don't know anything about that one.
All right,
Nothing.
so let me go ahead and check
Clueless.
these NVIDIA call options right quick and see what
Leon,
they're
look at
going
this.
for.
You're now getting the chip sector selling off. Oh my gosh, that NVIDIA sell-off. Yikes. Wow, okay. That is a crazy little candle you just had there on NVIDIA. It looks like they're going to get a little bit of a recovery.
All right,
that,
NVIDIA is only
wow.
about
The
300.
Qs are now trying to rotate as well.
All right, cool.
Not exactly
right,
sure
let's
what's
plot.
going on here. But
NVIDIA is
you've
at
got
a
yeah, trying to hit a bottom there. That was crazy
support
for
from
just that
this.
random minute there. We got to watch that
It's
happen.
only-
Palantir doesn't care. Palantir seems like it's gonna enjoy its 3% right here. Yeah, somebody says rip Pelosi. Oh, she did just in fair. Yeah, she did buy Nvidia. I think she moved from.
Let's
from
see, I got
options to
enough. I
stock,
can have. I
and
have
then
enough
it
for
did look
about.
like she
three
what's it called?
options.
Sold some Tesla stock. One of your
Be
famous
the end of the week.
insider
Yes,
trader
end of the week,
insider
so.
traders. 55.7 on BTC, which still seems more optimistic than what we had before, but Enphase just gave up over here, so not sure what's going
Let's
on
get this a
here.
little more time.
And then you've got
It's now 45.
the what
See
do we
around
got
now,
here?
50-ish, 10
Nvidia-
o'clock.
Yeah, Nvidia keeps wanting to push down. That's not great.
But
let's see
NVIDIA
here.
does this every freaking morning, just
okay.
about. Like, but you know what I'm saying? They gotta be
CRM,
entertaining
a little
and
bit of
shit.
red there, but
You
not
know what I'm
much.
saying?
Still,
Like,
CRM, Palantir.
oh my
Amazon,
God, it's a
they're
market
moving up.
crash.
Cost is suspended
Like,
on a
bruh,
declining.
NVIDIA does
it's
this shit every
suspended.
fucking morning.
Meta's up 2.5%. Wow. And Tesla's still holding on to that 1%. Not great. Not a great sign here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So let me see here. Let's get some of these. It's so difficult to.
If I can get us down to
post
120,
screenshots
125-ish,
while at
man.
the same
Yeah.
time trying to do these.
Oh shit, 125-ish. All right,
what's
cool.
it called? Live streams. Anyway, working on that. So, what else do we have? We have who's this? Who's this guy? Energy Playbook? I don't care. I'm gonna go listen in over here to Doomers. Let's listen to the Doomers.
I'm going
la,
down.
La, la, la.
I'm going
Okay, what do we
down.
Absolutely
Oh shit, no.
critical that is
This is boring.
You went back up. Don't go back up
Bitcoin,
on
somebody
me.
says moving up. Rivian
Don't go
moving
back
down.
on me.
Yeah, I don't know why the market
Fuck.
just seems so red today.
Don't want this one.
But
buy
I
this one.
think puts might be the play today. I mean, look at this. Yeah, Rivian's down about 4%. Tesla down 1.5%. Coin's actually trying to recover a little bit here. But you've got Nvidia. Look at that. Nvidia bouncing on the 125 line. Bounce right there on 125 on NVIDIA.
Bounce that ass back down.
You've still got Tesla at about 1.5, but very, very low volume here, trying to recover a bit. AMD's
bounce that ass back down, man.
Gave up when NVIDIA gave up. I mean, NVIDIA choked. NVIDIA just absolutely choked.
This is nowhere near a choke.
I don't know if it was the downgrade or what, but you had a great uptrend going on AMD, and that just got rugged, absolutely rugged as soon as NVIDIA decided to vomit. Tesla is trying to move back up again. Nice green candle right here, pretty low volume. So let's see if volume moves up and pushes this in either direction. Could just be a sort of morning sell-off here. But, yeah, AMD is trying to come back a little bit again. AMD is bouncing right on that 125. So if you wanted to go bullish today, that 125 could be an interesting line to watch.
I want to do a over-under.
Tesla just gained about 1% there. Very nice.
That'll be my last two trades on NVIDIA.
Salesforce back to kind of trending up on Salesforce. Nice trend on the day there. It's pretty good. Palantir slowing down,
this
though.
Is looking kind of
Amazon's
juicy.
back over 200.
We probably do that.
Yeah, BTC... 55.5.
This Tesla looking kind of
nice
juicy
move
right
on the
now.
Qs back up here. Enphase negative 76 basis points here. Rivian's trying to bottom as well at the moment. Lot of aggressiveness here on Tesla. Let's see if it can hold. Volume does not really suggest it will, but the MACD does say we should be going bullish here for a moment. Let's see if it can hold as NVIDIA tries to come back to life, as the Qs are as well. Listening in, I don't really care about that, Doomers. Let's go back in over here. And see, somebody says Tesla, no, all on commercial. Someone says Tesla VWAP resistance. Maybe, you got a little bit of room to go before you get there. But VWAP's 247.03. Maybe, let's see if you get rejected there. But you got very low vol right now. That volume's sort of declining. NVIDIA's trying to recover. Trying to go for a recovery here. So is AMD. And it looks like Tesla getting that red candle again. So Salesforce trying to figure out its way. All right, what else do we have? Rising unemployment is a red flag for stocks, is a note coming through. While today's unemployment reading hasn't yet triggered the closely watched SOM rule, the uptick would be consistent with other versions which have foreshadowed equity losses. Oh no. Okay, Fed rate cut odds unchanged. Yeah, still pricing in some chances of a September cut there, that we haven't gotten the foreshadow yet from what's it called, from the Federal Reserve. So still no enthusiasm there, so to speak, for rate cuts. All right. Let's see here. Then we have, what else
This
do
could
we
be another
have?
opportunity right here as well.
Let's see here. We have Qs rotating back up. Nice recovery to the positive side here. So you had a bit of fear there for a while, but the chip sector doesn't seem to want to hold. NVIDIA's trying to, but AMD can't. It gave up its trend.
Okay.
Tesla's trying to come up, but boy, it is struggling today to get to that positive level again. And Salesforce wants to keep running right here, getting some nice increases in volume on Salesforce. But cost is back at plus 42%. Looks like it was running more there and started selling down a bit. Apple's nicely up on Apple, 223. I feel like they'd make a good long swing trade going bullish on them, but yeah. And some have said the same thing about Enphase too. Got some nice volume here under that $100 range. Seems like, but I mean, you've seen it go to 79 before. So let's zoom out here. Yeah, it went to 95 just a few days ago, and it's been here at 98 before, a few times in the 90s. Except you did have this sell-off over here that took you down to 73 for a moment. Yikes! Yoinked. All right, so no trend there. Is AMD going to try to come back or not? It's trying, but boy, those are the average candles. It's really struggling to keep it up there. Yeah, NVIDIA's pulling off a red again. Now we're getting red again on the
BTC
Qs,
is getting
red again on BTC.
Well, it's trying to get them back up.
It's a little bit of a bearish day Still
But
up on
I don't know. Me
CRM, but
personally, it's time
we'll
to
see
buy
which
some dip.
direction
Like
that goes. That's
actually,
the
yeah,
only one
buy
that's really
some.
consistently
Just
pushing
put like
up right now.
$100 toward it. You know
Everything
what I
else
mean?
seems to be a little pained. Well, and
Every little
cost.
dip,
Cost is
put
down
$100 toward
52%.
it.
No
While it's
stocks over
low,
here
while
for
it's
you.
at this
Oh,
level.
Meta. That's true. Meta was moving nicely. It's flattened out already
The
a
chances
bit.
of it going down to 40-ish again
See
is
larger
fucking slow,
movers
like
in
very,
any
very
direction
slim.
here.
Like,
We've got COS, ARM. ARM up 3%, not bad. So's Palantir, very good. SunPower's down 10. Yikes.
let's see, the spot in here that took a dip too because
Let's
of
see here.
Tesla.
Let's see what else we have.
Let me see how much SPY
Let's
call options are
go.
costing right now, because usually
Yeah,
they're
Q's all
pretty
over the
cheap.
place. Oh, Tesla's about to go green again. And it's green again. So let's see here. Let's listen in. Let's see what good old Fox Biz has for a moment.
I decided to go ahead
If
and
they have
grab some
anything at
Nvidia
all for us.
because
No, they don't.
the price
Okay, what about the
for
Doomers?
one fucking option
Doomers?
Tesla
What do they have?
is like two
Doomers
options of
have?
Nvidia.
Seen her favorability
Harris.
rise in our own Bloomberg swing state polling since she's taken on the mantle of a spokesperson, the face of the issue
Oh
of
shit,
abortion.
yeah, SPY is only
So
like
imagine a world in which
$96,
Kamala
yo.
Harris is tied up with, say, a
Per
Democratic,
option
popular
at the
Democratic
money.
governor, a Roy Cooper, maybe Governor
like a 3-day
Shapiro. A lot of
contract.
different ideas about this right now, and could have a very interesting story to tell for Democrats, as opposed to throwing all of these pieces up in the air and starting from scratch in some sort of
See,
mini
it bounced
primary.
off the line that we
Contested
made.
convention in Chicago in August
Bounced
could
straight
be
off
very
that bitch.
disruptive for Democrats, as Donald Trump learns
It's
now.
another
They'll never
breakthrough
let
line
that.
has
They'll pick
to
someone
bounce off
before that.
of.
And he's going to soon be naming a vice president, making a lot of news in Milwaukee just a week
Well,
away.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, let us
has to
not
break
forget
through.
that,
You know,
Joe.
this would be resistance right
busy
now.
month, a couple
So we can
months
make this
ahead
one
on the
red.
road to November 5th.
We'll
Bloomberg
see how
Balance
this
of
way a little
Power
bit of mental
co-anchor
help.
Joe Matthew there. Now, coming
Right
up, the
now, this is,
market-moving events that you
resistance
need to be
right here.
watching as we wrap up the week. That's next in our Trading Diary on Bloomberg.
Nvidia.
Trading Diary. Yeah. All right, let's listen over here.
Survived the attack,
See
but
if,
it's not just Texas, an attack in
doing
Florida
this
as well.
Okay, Fox Business is going to talk about shark attacks. Okay.
Itself as the shark bite capital of the world for the number of attacks that happened there. This time again, 4th of July, 4 p.m. Young man from Ohio, 21 years old.
Let's, how about we go over here to CNBC instead? Because they've been on commercial for like 10 freaking minutes straight, it seems. Oh my lord. What a joke. All right. What?
Golly,
right
this
at VWAP,
fucking
really
shit
trying to
is
find
getting on my
VWAP.
nerves. Anyway, all right. So we got our bets in on Nvidia. We was able to catch a low. Let's see what happens. Tesla, like as we drawn out, it was gonna bounce off right here. Well, he had a huge possibility of. It was a good time to get in. Let's see how much money it makes. SPY. Just because Tesla is active again, so that's the thing. Tesla is like way more expensive than it was in the past couple weeks. So if you still want to get in on a Tesla momentum, you can go through the SPY because the Tesla kind of has enough weight and it's moving average to drive SPY up and down. Of course, SPY is made up of a bunch of other stocks, but as long as the other stocks are doing doing decent, just barely decent, then there's definitely enough to drive it up and down along with Tesla's momentum. Let's see how much what's the volume like again? I gotta get used to using this on my There we go. This the stuff I want right here. This that gushy stuff. There we go. Right now we at 36 billion volume with this much uptick. And this is why we trade at 9:30. Or starting at 9:30. Probably be done by like 11 latest. I mean, of course, you can take the whole day, but I like to stick and move, you know what I mean? Let me see where we at on my options. I'm supposed to have some music playing on this shit. Do that last. Do that like next time. All right. All right, so far we up like 80 per contract. With that bitch hanging and looking, I don't know, man. That motherfucker down hanging and looking. Looking like it want to come down. Don't come down, bruh. Go back up. We want you to go up. What happened to Yo, I don't like using YouTube's fucking I don't like using the YouTube's joint, yo. YouTube live control panel, okay. Like, how you supposed to see? It's fucking trash. YouTube OBS Studios on you using going through YouTube is trash, yo. I hate it. I hate it. What the hell's going on? There you go. All right, let the good times roll, baby. Let's go. Let the good times roll, baby. We got in over here. Ooh, good. More power to you. More power to you. I'd rather get the 2-for-1 special. You know what I mean? Like I said, that Tesla option was costing about damn 800, 700, 600 option. Oh man, I mean, I don't like Tesla. I don't trust it enough yet. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like Tesla enough for that shit. But if you got in, when we said to get in, you rolling in the dough right now. That's how much? Yeah, that's about. Let's see how much is made so far. It's made $400 so far. For $800, over $800 call option, it's made $400 so far. It's pretty fucking good. I think Tesla is back. Tesla is back. Let's see what else
It was a
what you
strong
got
June
for.
jobs report that came with considerable signs of weakness under the hood. If these trends continue, it's going to give Fed officials something to think about over the summer. Here are the numbers. We're at 206, right around what was forecast, but these April and May numbers were revised down by a combined 111,000. It's been a continuous set of downward revisions. Unemployment rate ticking up 4.1%, first time above 4% since November of 2021. Average hourly wages behaved at 0.3, bringing the year-over-year down to 3.9% from 4.1% back where it was in the prior month. And here's where the jobs were, interestingly, and we'll talk more about this in a second, local government jobs, local and government, that's federal.
Yeah, we kind of saw this already.
That's 70,000. Healthcare, 49,000.
Let's jump. Let's see what we got over here.
United Kingdom, whoever that might be, with the viewers, it's going to be David Lammy, like, will have to be renegotiating that. They want to make...
Q's still going up here.
When it comes to animals, when it comes to the understanding of people's qualifications, the ability to travel, move abroad.
All right, let me ask the dumb question of the day. You're flying from London. Let's say you're going over to Switzerland. Do you have to do passport stuff?
Yes.
Oh.
Man.
And you still voted for that as a country.
I mean, not...
I mean, for no other reason I would vote against it.
I mean, well, this is where the generational divide comes, right? And I think that's the difference between, and I'm not here to pass politics, but Brexit really divided generationally, not just between area from area. And it's mainly because the youth were like, really? I can't travel and work in Europe anymore? That's a bummer.
Exactly. All right, good stuff there. So we're looking at these.
Yeah, people would take the channel over. That's always interesting, unless you get a headache on it, like I do sometimes.
We've got to keep a close eye on what's happening with the euro as well. And indeed, look, this isn't the only political risk that we've had. We've got the drama to come on Sunday over in France.
Yes.
Euro, little changed at the moment versus the US dollar, but actually, we've seen that call from Morgan Stanley yesterday saying buy French stocks ahead of this election because we're likely to see actually the worst case scenarios for the markets at least not come to bear. Yes, there's going to be some sort of stasis in terms of ultimate policy making in France and a messy coalition likely, but they do feel that it's all been priced in.
All right, very good, Caroline. We had that unemployment data came. We had the non-farm payrolls came in at 206,000. So you know, it looks pretty decent, but we had some revisions. I think we're supposed to pay attention to those revisions. I know Michael McKee does. Michael McKee covers all the economic stuff.
I'm about to let one of these options go.
Revisions, sort of like a dead fish being slapped in the head, you know, getting slapped in the head with the dead fish, because it took the joy out of 206,000. We got 206,000 jobs added,
Tesla
which
starting to tank as well. Well, not tank, but it's giving up a little bit.
Down by that
it's probably just catching a breather,
sort of
man. Just because they go down don't mean that, you know what I'm
the
saying?
economy is slowing. We don't know how fast, but it's definitely going down. The revisions show a weaker underlying labor market. That's the ultimate story about all this. Unemployment did go up to 4.1%, but it was barely up over 4% because it was 4.054. So rounding it.
Did we do that?
It wasn't huge. Well, I'm sorry. It is No Math Friday, I guess. Yep. Big gains for healthcare and government, which are not rate sensitive. That's the thing. But service industries only gained 117,000. So it does appear maybe the Fed is slowing demand. Companies are slowing their hiring process. And if all that's the case, then we're likely to see continued progress towards a September rate cut. Although the interesting thing is you look at the markets this morning, and they have barely changed the odds of a September rate cut. It's about 70,
Tony says, Kevin, how do I get back to wanting to work for companies that don't care for their worker? I know California more worker protected. What do you mean? How do you companies that don't care for their worker? Yeah,
all right, I'm about to go ahead and let my
work there.
trade sizzle.
It's not good.
Carol, but more than 25 years
Together we
in wealth management and family
was
office
able to do live.
Carol, was this a kind of Goldilocks moment when it came to the jobs data? Michael McKee really highlighting there. Look, from a sales perspective, look, the market isn't
that's dependent on you.
Changed on whether or not we get that September.
No, this was such a mixed bag.
Some people want to just follow the same support and resistance lines. You got the RSI that you can follow.
Tesla getting sort of rejected by its moving averages here. We'll see what
happens. You got a bunch of different indicators that you can use, or you can just say fucking and YOLO.
All of a sudden. Although Nvidia is
there has been a trend of Tesla going up
on a minute candle,
the whole damn day.
Whatever that's worth.
You got some ground to catch up to.
Looks like you've got Coinbase hitting a little drop here. Nice drop on the Qs. I don't think we got any kind of data there. But I still feel like today is
Remember,
just a bearish
all these
day.
options you have,
I don't
if
really
you
know
have
why
picked
I
one,
feel that way. I
yeah,
mean,
you don't
it
have to just get
maybe
rid of
it's
them
that
today. Now, if you
Bitcoin
do hold on to
sell-off,
them, there
maybe
is a
it's just the
penalty
mixed
that you're
jobs
going to have to
data, maybe
pay.
it's because things
It's
feel a
called
little
theta.
toppy. Oh, okay, AMD started running again, but now it looks like
We can
it's,
go. We
it's
got to
coming
go
down
over
a
the
little
Greeks
bit here.
later.
A little bit of a
For those who
downtrend
don't know.
beginning here on multiple different stocks here. Tesla trying to VWAP bounce after getting a little bit of pain there in the
But
what's it called?
it was not hollering at
Moving
y'all.
average rejection.